Hey, we've been up and Adam working early this morning already, and we're looking to just take a break. While we're taking a break, I figured, hey, I'll sip on a coffee, have a few M&Ms, and let's do some trios. Let's watch a little bit of trios. Something we haven't done a lot on the channel is watch trios. We've been doing a lot of solos, and then as of recently, we're doing quads, but we have not done trios. So we're going to drop in here and see how trios goes. Let me know if they like it. I'm kind of curious to see how trios plays out for us and see what's up with it. I'm pretty excited about it. This is something new on the channel, doing trios. And so I'm hoping that we get some good gameplay. To be honest with you, I really do want to see some great gameplay. There's a lot of great guys and players out there today. It being Friday, gameplay. Congrats. So you made it through the week, and yeah, pretty awesome. All right, let's see here. I gotta change the title of the stream here on YouTube. All right, let's see here. Wow, that was a pretty quick lobby. I haven't even finished updating my stream yet, which is just a few quick taps of the title on YouTube. And I believe, oh man, I gotta check my, I want to check the title on Twitch as well, making sure that we're okay. Yeah, Twitch is good. We are good to go there. Awesome. All right, so how this works is I drop in, I'll splat myself, and then when I go to the gulag, I'll splat myself again, and that gives us the opportunity to spectate a random squad in trios. And then we go from there. We simply will stay with the squad until they either win or they get tapped out by another squad. Oh no! Okay, good. I did kill myself. I almost wasn't paying attention there, and I almost landed and started playing the game. Right now, so I have my squad on no fill. So that way it's just me, and that no one got paired up with me, and now they're short a man. That would be rude, wouldn't it? What's the deal with the lighting? The lighting is totally different in here. I wonder if... So that's one of the new updates I heard is coming. This is a rumor. This hasn't been confirmed, obviously, until we see it. But in the new Warzone, they're going to have daylight, nighttime, all that stuff. It's going to change throughout the game. Now, I don't know how often it's going to change. I don't know if it's going to be in your region specific, how it changes, or anything like that. But it is rumored that there will be changing light, time of day and night in the next Warzone update. Then I kill myself. Boom. Now, since this player did not kill me, did not get a shot off on me, now I'm able to spectate a random squad here. And here we go. All right, very cool. We got a squad that's on the train. They are working the train for the recon. Now, by doing recon early in the game, it allows them to see the next set of rings. So look at the zone. They actually already have one zone unlocked, and they're actually going to be able to see all the way through. This will probably end up in the hills here. And while they're doing that, you can see their loot is building up as well. And looks like they've got plated up. I don't believe they have their loadouts yet. But they are collecting tons of loot and plates. And this must be their second recon since the beginning of the game, because we tapped ourselves out right at the beginning. So they're actually moving pretty quickly. It looks like they are moving together as well. And that's a good sign of a good squad. I'm actually very excited to see them. Looks like two of the members have the same party tag. So what that means is they play together often enough that they actually have a party tag together. Oh, now see on the left there is a guy moving up from barn. He did not glance at it, so he must have been checking his inventory. He did not see him. And that could be vulnerable for them. Since they're not seeing players. Yes, they got lucky. The guy didn't really, he did hit the blue player and knock 2 plates, but he did not knock him down. Now they're feeling a little bit razzed. Now the more people you have on recon, the faster it goes. So that's why all three of them are moving on the recon together. And as a squad, you do want that. So they're not dressed the same, but they, I believe, to be all having defender shields. So they have a defender shield, and they have their main gun. So it looks like they may have got their loadout, and they probably each have Ghost because of that. So you can carry one primary weapon, and then typically your secondary weapon can be like an RGB, RBG. These, I'm thinking graphics and videos right now. And then the second one is the ballistic shield, which is actually something I want to use more of. The ballistic shield I think is totally awesome. But I haven't grown accustomed to it yet, so I don't use it. So what they're doing here is they're just screwing around while they wait for the next recon. It just showed up, and now they'll get that. Now if you look at that. Now they can see all the circles. Honestly, if I was them, I would probably start dropping off because you already know a really good idea of where it's going to go. And I would start gaming and doing something else. Maybe getting more plates, maybe getting your second loadout. Also, too, maybe going out buying some UAVs and starting to stress other squads. Because you want to be warmed up for gunfights later in the game because you know they're going to happen as the zones closes and as things get tighter. Alright, looks like they are going to regroup up here. It's weird that Blue didn't go out and grab more plates. Oh, interesting. So I think he may have made a mistake and fell off the train, and now they're back on. So they do have the recon here. I'm not sure what he's doing, why he's not grabbing it. Maybe they're taking turns grabbing it so they each get a little extra XP. I'm not sure. There he goes. Either that or I'm sure maybe he's, he's feeling really comfortable on the train, which is a good and bad thing. The bad thing being is if another more aggressive squad all of a sudden lands on them, they may not be prepared. So obviously now they've got the final zone. It's going to end up right here at Hills and Promenade West. That's similar to a zone I had last night in solos that ended very, very close to the same spot. And looks like they got a most wanted actually heading towards the final circle there. So now these guys basically, they have a ton of money. They can go buy loadouts, they can go buy UAVs, they can go and chase down other squads, go and chase down most wanted. They can really do almost anything they want to do in the game now. They know where the last zone is. They're plated up. They got one of their loadouts. Let's see some action, guys. I really feel like right now they're just camping the train. The only other reason to keep getting the recon now is just simply XP. It's going to give them some money, yes, but like when you have enough money to buy, they have enough money to buy 2 loadouts right now. Why not go and get UAVs? Why not go get precisions? Why not go get... Everyone needs to get revives. Start building yourself up for the end game. Get warmed up too for the gunfight. Go pick on a solo or a smaller squad or third party a squad. Get in the game. Start knocking down players and getting your gameplay. All right, here they go. They must have heard me. They all jumped off the train. They're probably like, what are we doing? Plus 2, the first zone is closing, and that train is going to go through that gas cloud here on the outer perimeter. So they did have to move. They could have stayed on it, though, and pushed the most wanted if they wanted to. But what my experience has been with most wanted is a lot of guys have sweaty squads, and so they'll get that. It's either one or two things. Either they're sweaty squads. Oh, wow. So they're taking they're taking gunshots from projects, and they're taking gunshots from Ridgetop. There was a team there. This is good for them, though. This is good for them. They need to get warmed up. They need to get acclimated to some gunfights. They did lose a player, but he is in quads. This other squad does have a scout coming, while the other ones are gate checking up at the top of the ridge here down on them. They decided to flee. They left a lot of loot on the ground there. So the other squad, not only did they get a kill, but they're also going to get a bunch of loot. And there's the free loadout. This is also dangerous because the top of the ridge here, they could be shot down on. Top of the ridge, they got to be really careful. And there they are, they're getting shot down. It looks like their other teammate is going to leave. No. We're down to one player left in this trio squad. They did a great job on the train, but it looks like their first gunfight, and they're just going to get wrecked. So they do have okay, so there one guy did one gulag, the other one survived, and the other one did get tapped out. That was knocked down there by the UTV going for loadout. But we got to see up here on the top of the ridge, is this a solo up here or is this a full squad on top? We don't know. It'll be revealed to us here shortly. All right, so his teammate did drop on the loadout. It's always good to stay with your squad if you can. Sometimes you do have to flee to, stay in the fight. Oh, looks like he did shoot him and get him. Nice. And that guy left a ton of great stuff. There's a satchel that holds 8 plates. He's got a gas mask. He's got Semtex. He's got an FFAR. FFAR just looks like it has probably a 30 round clip in it. These guys are looking better. They got a little bit of a challenge there, but that's good. I'm glad they got knocked a little bit. Maybe that reality checked them for the better. He's trying to tell his teammate here, Baby Driver, to come down and get this precision and come down and get more of these plates. Although it looks like his other squad mate is coming back. Looks like he won his gulag. So these guys are getting a little bit pressured. I believe there's 2 squads pushing them right now. There's one coming from TV area, which is pushing up on them. And then there's another squad here. Oh, there's another squad even behind them. And there's another squad on the other side of Ridge towards Project side. Now they need to get a better position and better handle on where all these guys are coming in. The last thing you want to do... See, it looks like there's 2 squads down there. There's a guy shooting another guy on the lower part of the tree. Now, they do have a player knocked there. And who knows, this might be a solo that's just super aggressive. I've only seen the one player behind the barricade. Good call on the precision. Either get that guy to move, push you, and then you tap him out, or nail him with precision and get him knocked out. Sorry about that, guys. I just realized that the audio might be a little bit hot. And I'm going to go crank down the effects audio down 50% here. All right. We do want to hear the effects of the game, but we don't want it to drown out the commentating, because that's important, right? So they are getting back up. Baby Driver needs to get it plated up. There he goes. And they're in a good position right now. What they're doing is gatekeeping here. As the zone begins to close, other players are going to be feeling pressured. Oh, he did. One of their players got knocked. He's getting sniped from projects. They got to be careful here. Good call on picking up his money, because they're going to have to buy him back. He's already been to Gulag once. So thanks, viewers, for stopping by. If there's anything you want to see on the channel, please let me know. Right now, we're just focusing on trios, and we might be doing a little bit of quads later, depending on how the match goes. Right now, trios has been pretty entertaining. We've been with this one squad so far the whole game. And they've had some good, interesting firefights. They did unlock all the recons on the train to reveal the final circle, so they know where they're going eventually. But they're doing an outside-in gameplay. That means they're working the outside circles and then working themselves to the middle. That affords them some protection by always putting the gas at their back, that they're less likely to get ambushed from the backside and more likely to always be pushing into other squads. The disadvantage of that is if there's 2 squads nearby, they could end up in a pinch situation and get third parties. So they did go back and buy their other squad mate back. So he will come back. Now he can't go back to his original loadout that he dropped. Oh, he is getting hit from the sniper on the right there. You can see the glint on the hillside. And he gets knocked down just as his other squad mate comes back. Oh, and then they're getting third party from someone else up in the radar tower. A total unknown, a sleeper up there. He uses his revive. I would be looking up while you're reviving this guy to see if that guy is peeking you. Looks like the guy tried to RPG him or something up. They got the squad moved in on him. They got two guys here to the right. Oh, wow, they're precisioning right in front of them. Baby Driver's making a move here. Looks like he may have tapped those other two guys out as he survived the gunfight inside the building. And he's looking to revive his teammate here who is in jeopardy. Oh, wow. He's trying to shut the door. He's not getting it. He's got his revive. He's got to be careful. If you have FMJ, you can shoot near the edge of the window and still land bullets. Actually, I think this building, you might be able to land bullets all the way through it as it's only that thin particle board. Hey, what's up, Skilled Pickle? What's up, FTP? How's it going, guys? Great to see you back on. Woof, woof, and the bark and woof fingers. What does that mean? Oh, you're so funny. Remember that. Yes. Nice. How are you guys doing today? Happy Friday. Great to see you on. We're going to be doing 2 spectating trio sessions, and we're going to take a little break. We'll be back on a little bit around lunchtime. I'm just doing some exports here at home for work, and then once those are done, I have to get back to work for a little bit, but I will be spectating throughout the day and taking short breaks and bringing you guys some great commentary. And also, Skill Pickle, we're now on YouTube. So I took some of your advice and looked into it, and I'm actually doing Restream, and I'm able to, I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. And that went live last night. So pretty stoked about that, seeing where our YouTube channel might take off too. Obviously, we're Twitch-centric. We really like the community on Twitch, but we want to just open ourselves up to possibilities on YouTube. So check us out. Look for us there. I believe on YouTube we are Warzone World Live as Warzone World was taken. All right, so these guys are pushing the train station. They need to be peeking a little more left and right. Right now, I'm not loving their tunnel vision. That I would have waited to zip line up until someone was at the base to look out for me. This really opened up some possibilities of getting sniped at projects and from the ridge behind them. So they're actually playing kind of risky. They just kind of got like a tunnel vision going. Based on their movement, I don't see too much slide canceling, even though they are level 142. Maybe this is something that they haven't like perfected on their controller. And so I would be doing a little more slide canceling, especially on rooftop. Your head just shows up as like a little basketball up there and becomes an easy target. Oh, looks like they did spot a squad over on the ridge on the right. His teammate, Baby Driver, seems to be pushing and marking them. The blue player has not... I don't know what he's doing. He's not really peeking or peeping the squad. Maybe he doesn't care. Oh, there he goes. Now he's starting to do it. It's funny how they start listening once they... I swear, they're watching the channel and they're just hearing me now. I doubt that. Oh, nice. FTP. How do you like the keyboard and mouse? Are you getting used to it? Are you finding it comfortable? One of my favorite new things on keyboard, and it's funny because I've been playing keyboard the whole time, is if you hit Z, you'll mount up on a corner, whether you're in crouched or stance. And that really affords you is only like a third of your body is exposed around the corner versus, say, half your body. So try that out. Hit Z if you haven't already. Mount up on the corner. It's pretty cool. All right, looks like they're starting to make some contact with the other squad here. Hard to say where the other squad is, if they're below them or if they're trying to get on the rooftop further down on the train station here. Oh, wow. Looks like Baby Driver ran into them. They are on the first level. This would be really great for them if they had a UAV at this point, just to see who else is in the area. We are seeing a little bit of firefight nearby. It's not showing up on the main map. It's showing up on the mini map, though. And it looks like, no, that squad's still there. I was going to say, it almost seems like the squad has moved on because these guys are dropping down, but that squad has not moved on. And they're being pressured a little bit by these guys. Now, it's interesting to see how many are in this squad. He's going to look up a little bit more. He must have a lazy analog controller. He keeps looking down. He's not looking up, left, or right. There's two there at least. One guy's reviving right now. The other guy is taking shots. Oh, wow. They both get tapped out there on both sides in the gas. And we did get transferred. That other squad did get wiped. And now we're on a duos trios squad. Got one left. He does have enough money to buy his teammate back. And that's probably going to be his objective once the rotation is done here in the gas. But he's got a little ways to go to get past the closing zone here. And I'm guessing that there's probably not too much left at train station. I would guess that probably already started rotating out of train station. What he really needs to start looking to do is looking at these buy stations and which one he thinks might be the most safest. It's tough to say at this point because other squads could be rotating and also camping the buy stations, knowing that other players are going to be looked to buy back. He's doing a good job slide canceling. He's keeping his body movement a little erratic. So if there is anyone peeping him or trying to snipe him, it would be very difficult for them to do that. So I do like this guy's movement. And he just got a kill with the precision. So the other person either was too exposed or wasn't paying attention, and when they got the precision warning and didn't take that seriously. So it seems like there might be someone here at the end of the building with them, or in the next building just below. That's one thing the heart monitor does not do. It doesn't tell you if they're above you, below you, or on the same level as you. Oh wow, good slide down the stairs and takes him out. He looks like he might have got a shot on him as he did lose part of a plate. I was going to say, it almost seemed like he thirsted him. Obviously, he's playing it a little bit cautious, a little bit safe there by planting 2 claymores. So if the person does get hit, he's going to get hard. He's probably going to get down. So he's feeling a little pressure here. He's feeling like there's probably at least another squad here in the building with him. And being a solo, he's really got to get to the next buy station, get his friend back here. Yeah, definitely a bigger desk. I would tell you need at least, mine's probably at least 24 to 30 inches deep. And I would tell you at least maybe 36, 40 inches wide at the minimum. So if you remember like 30 and 36, something like that, you'll be pretty good. Now this zone 5, this is moving quite rapidly. If he's not aggressive moving into the zone here, he could get tapped in the gas. And we did see that last night, where we were following an awesome squad last night in quads, but they ended up getting tapped out in the gas. It was amazing. They got a little bit pressured, and they just didn't get, they didn't treat it seriously. It was zone 3, and they got pushed too fast in the gas, and they died. So the gas is legit. It can totally take you out. Zone 3 and 5 being the faster of the more advancing ones. Oh, wow. He was being gatekeeped there a little bit by the ATV guy, and he got tapped out, was not able to get his buddy back, and his squad is done. And he didn't have a gulag left, otherwise we'd be in the gulag with him. Yeah, also too, guys, with the keyboard and mouse, get a gaming mouse pad. Here, I'll show you real quick. I don't want to take away from the gameplay. But like a thin one that's kind of slippery, that just lets that mouse glide around. These are only like 10, 12 bucks on Amazon. And this is a Razer one. It was like $12. And go with a medium to large one. Don't get a small one. I'd say medium minimum. So it looks like we got a gulag player dropping back in. He is trying to get his teammate back? Oh no, he was loading up on some guy's loadout that was still there. Maybe that was his. But he got pretty much thirsted there, as he didn't even get a shot off and didn't even see the guy coming as the guy left his legs exposed. Now, there does look like there is a squad in this building. They are peeping the door. So there's 2 in this squad. They're doing a good job protecting their corners, watching the doorways. Oh, gets caught looking. Then the squad comes down and wipes them. All right, let's see how sweaty this squad is. Yeah, I'd be interested to see how you guys are liking the keyboard and mouse after a few weeks. You know, obviously leaving your controllers behind. See how you like it. I know it's probably a big adjustment to you now, and it's probably day in, day out, you're loving and hating it. But I would love to see in 2 or 3 weeks where you're at. So his buddy's plating up first before he's reviving him, which is a good call. I honestly agree with that. Especially if your buddy's got a little bit of time. Get your plates in, get safe yourself, then revive. Because even if you took 1 shot from a sniper while reviving, if he's fully plated, he would probably survive unless it was a headshot. Alright, so it looks like they're pressing a squad. There's only 3 squads left, 7 players total. And we know this squad is 3. So it's probably like a 3-2-2 situation. So they are a man up. They do have the advantage. Oh, he did get knocked there by the sniper as the gas is closing, and they don't have gas masks, this is going to further weaken him. He needs to get into the zone as quick as possible. He almost died there in gas, and he's probably going to tap out here now again because if the gas touches him, he's done. His teammate's reviving. Ooh. They did get one of their teammates to revive. He's hanging on by a thread. Literally a thread. And there it is. They have tapped out. And a 3-player squad has won. Man, great match. Hey guys, stay online. We're going to do 1 more trios. We'll see how this goes. Hope everyone's having a great Friday and that you have some great plans for the weekend. If it's nice outside, get outside. But if it's not, jump on Warzone. I'll be on and off all weekend, so look for me on the channel. And always happy to join up and meet up, whether it's duos, trios, or quads. Happy to jump on with you guys. All right. All right, so we're going to hit play again. We're going to drop into a new lobby. And I'll be back on in 1 second. Nice. Love the emojis coming through, guys. Awesome. Well, I'm still sipping on coffee here, so it's not lunchtime yet. We'll do another game, and then I'll probably go to lunch, do some more work, and then after lunch, I'll probably be looking to jump on back online. Looking to play a little bit, but then getting into spectating again as well. I just lately, on Fridays, it seems like, it's almost like Spectate Fridays. I really like spectating on Fridays. You kind of get pumped up for the weekend, kind of gives you some new ideas to try. I saw one thing last night I've never seen with the squad last night. So they got their loadout, right? And so they went into the lobby of one of the taller buildings, and that's where they dropped their loadout. So that way no one could see the red smoke. And then they all went to the roof and got their loadout. It was the most stealth thing I've seen for a loadout. I don't know if you guys ever seen anything like that. I haven't. And I was pretty impressed by it, to be honest with you. Because looking at it from the map, from a objective standpoint, you could not see them getting their loadout. And the only way you would hear it is if you were right outside the building. So there we go. So we do participate in pre-match. For those that might be new on the channel or new on YouTube, how this works is we drop in, we kill ourselves, we get into the gulag, and we kill ourselves again. That gives us the advantage of randomly spectating a squad that we have no contact with and that hasn't killed us. And so that way, we don't want to be picking on anybody, but we do stay positive about it. We do look at people's approaches, both tactically good and bad. But when we say it in bad, we try to say it in a nice way, a clever way, so that way we're not, picking on anyone or offending anyone. So here we go. And for those that don't know, zombies are downtown now. It looks to be at the bank downtown. I haven't gone and done it myself. I should probably play a game of Plunder or something like that and just go explore the zombie side. I've explored all the other ones, so I gotta do it just so I can say I did them all. So there we go. Ran into the curb there. Yeah, but I've seen some people do the loadouts like in a garage or something like that, where the smoke can still come up, it's still visible, but they actually did it in a skyscraper, and I haven't seen that yet, so that's really cool. If you guys are doing that, props to you. That's a level up. That's something actually I learned new last night and was surprised by. I've seen guys do it before, but just not in a skyscraper, and it totally makes sense why you'd want to do it that way. Oh shoot. So he does not know I'm here. And I'm going to let him win, which is unfortunate because I can't kill myself. We might end up spectating him. Maybe not. Let's see. No. Looks like they dropped us into a random squad. Looks like we are over in Quarry. And we did not follow the guy that won the gulag because he did not kill us and he did not. If they even shoot you or try to shoot you, but they still win and say you just tap out from the flag, you end up following them. But since he made no attempts to kill us, we actually got a random squad. So that's pretty awesome. Didn't know that would happen. So this guy, just looking at their names, they need to start getting their buddies some plates. They're moving a little bit slower. They're not moving towards the loot. They're being extra cautious. Okay, that's why. There's another squad here with them. He really didn't counter the recoil too well in his gun, and he's shooting late. They need to get their orange player some plates. Yeah, that's one thing about watching even quads. Picking up on, like, when I get a good squad in quads, it's really exciting to see them be dynamic and move and how they move. What I've been seeing a lot with the good quads team, and I haven't seen it too much with the trios yet because we just started doing trios. With quads, they seem to have like a scout that kind of goes out and does like a perimeter and starts sweeping and moving people. So he just lost both of his teammates, that squad there. What he needs to do is flee. He needs to step back. He needs to go collect money and then start buying back his players. Now his players still have gulag, but that's not a guarantee. They still have to fight gulag and win gulag. So this guy, he feels like to me a controller player. Not a bad thing, just pointing it out for those watching. He's not looking behind him. There's a squad behind him. He's not looking behind him as he's running. So he's a level 90, so he has some experience, but I would say he's got some faults with not peeking and checking his perimeter constantly. They were doing it in the building as they had walls to their back or corner to their back, but going outside, you need a perimeter check. He's not looking up. There's people coming in towards him. You can hear the footsteps, and he's not looking up enough. He's looking down a lot. That just tells me that he's pushing down on probably his analog controller a little bit too much. You got to look behind you. So this is the advantage of playing with headphones. I can hear stuff happening behind him. He's probably on a TV and is only hearing everything coming through front. So he thinks everything is front versus behind. Where you get like a 5-1 headset, you can kind of hear things more dynamically and in the environment and where people are spatially around you. So I always play with headphones. Bully. We try not to bully it, or rather we like to critique, right? It's just like art. Not everyone loves the same piece of art, but then you rather critique it. You know, maybe it's the style or the flow of the art. Same thing with gameplay here. It's not necessarily what I would do, and I will call it out. And those watching, what I want to do is educate them on proper ways or better ways to get around things. I don't necessarily want to watch everyone and say everyone's awesome, because then no one believes that, especially when he's... so his teammates did both win their gulags and came back, so he's no longer alone. They're working on the opposite end of the building as him. Mind you, they only have pistols, and they're trying to get their loadouts again. FTP, keeping it real. No, appreciate you guys dropping in. Great to see you online. All right, so he's kind of watching his teammates. If I was him, I would go down and partner up with one of his teammates and help him get, you know, better weapons, loadouts, even share a plate or two if you have it. Obviously, he doesn't. I'd also be spotting some of the gear for his other players. So I wonder if this is a random trio that we're watching, because it doesn't seem like they're that tight-knit of a crew, or they might be just a newer crew playing together. Maybe they're just some friends that decided, hey, let's play this. And so they're still trying to figure out their team dynamic. But we're not seeing this as a really tight team. I'm just listening here for a second. Just wanted to see if I could hear any footsteps or anything else going on. Obviously, I'd start rotating towards. And if I was in a trio squad, I would probably notify my teammates, like, hey, I got one or two guys over here to the right going to engage, and let them know it's up. Obviously, we can't hear the comms of them. Maybe they are sharing something like that. But just not seeing that kind of action. Because normally if someone's going to go engage, the two buddies come up around them and go to support. All right, so they supported each other there. That's the first good sign of squad playing I saw. So he got an engagement. Now he's taking shots from his left. Looks like the guy is up on the second floor of Quarry, of that mill. Still spraying down on him. His buddy is coming to get him. Oh, and he gets tapped out. There's only one left in squad. I hear a guy, possibly to his right. There it is. It was just behind him on his right. Here we go. We're watching his gulag. That was a really fast gulag. Amazing. That was the fastest entry of gulag I've seen. Nice. Wins his gulag. That was actually a pretty active one for as quick as it was. Dropping in. Let's see where he goes. He is above airport, I believe. And the zone is starting to close. Yeah, he marked Bertha, he marked most wanted, so he might grab most wanted and go Bertha route. That's not necessarily a bad choice, especially knowing that one of two squads grab most wanted. It's either they're a sweaty squad or they're solo trying to get money to get their other guys back. Oh, he's actually dropping in on a squad in there. You saw that I saw at least one guy in that hangar, and that surprised him. He's avoiding the hangar now as he only has a pistol. So anyone with a machine gun, AR, anything like that will pretty much just destroy him so fast. That's why he avoided that, unless he was really, really good at stealth. And honestly, I wouldn't worry about Bertha right now. What I've been noticing lately too is people are actually camping Berthas. I'm seeing them lay down in the back of Berthas. I'm seeing them camping in corners at fire stations, waiting for someone to come and get the Bertha and then tapping them out. Oh wow, looks like he got lucky. I wouldn't say lucky. He just got there at the right time. Oh wow, so he's running into another squad. He semtacked him. So that did take down about a fifth of the health to a quarter of the health of the Bertha. Felt that Bertha is starting to smoke a little bit. The zone is 35 seconds or so away from starting to close. So he needs to get that most wanted. The most wanted appears to be in the building. And most wanteds I've seen, usually you get $3 to $5 grand out of them. So he's decided to leave a little bit before grabbing most wanted. There you go. So the guy's still semtacking him. There's 3 guys around him right now. He needs to be a little bit worried. He needs to clear this area and get back in the area safely so that way he can buy his buddies back. He's going to get 3,000 if he survives most wanted. He's going to rotate out wide by the airport, by ATC here, as there's probably going to be less people out this way. And looks like he's marked going to the mountains, going to the hills. Not a bad play. It's a safe play. Even safer play might be getting the helicopter that he just missed up there. Of course, you don't know the condition of the helicopter if it is broken. He's getting sniped at constantly. He's going through basically a death valley right here as he's got players up in ATC, down on the ground, in other buildings, sniping at him right now. He doesn't have a gas mask. He doesn't have his third plate in. So he's literally running for his life right now. Getting worked a little bit. Oh, there's a legendary crate that is not undone on the back of the train. That's something I had to happen the other day too, is I jumped in and it is the zone. I think the first zone had closed and no one had looted the train. The train came by me and had full crates. I ended up looting the train in zone 2. It was amazing. I'm not sure why nobody went to the train, but it was pretty remarkable. So this guy is basically just running for his life. He's trying to just survive this most wanted. That would give him enough money to buy one of his teammates back. Oh, looks like he lost one of his teammates. So this must be a random trios. Normally if you're a good friend or buddy, you're not leaving your guys hanging until the end of the game. So he's just trying to stay alive. He's probably just scouting a little bit on these different loadouts, or buy stations, I should say. Sorry about that. So, oh, he got RPG'd just as we're looking at the map. And we're going to get a new squad here. Let's hopefully we see a good sweaty squad. So he's got 7 kills. This is a very active player. He's got serious players with him. They all have the same party tag. He just needs $400 more to get one of his guys back. Honestly, what I would look to do is jump down, maybe buy that buy station. There's areas down there that could be unlooted, and that might give him the 400 that he needs to buy back. So he's playing it safe, not deploying the chute. Basically skipping down the side of the mountain, which is a good call. And yes, there it is. Oh, he releases his chute. Dang it. There you go. He's got his 400. Now he's got enough to buy back one of his teammates. Oddly enough, he bought back the teammate that wasn't requesting to be bought back, where the other guy was. But maybe they were talking about it and thought he was better to bring back first. So it's great now that he has his other teammate back, as they both can go and start looting. And hopefully combine their money and get the other teammate back faster. He's starting to take snipes. Looks like it might be off the dam, upper right. Oh no, it's from power station on top of the roof of power station there on the lower part of dam. And the guy is just basically trying to get him to peep out for a cleaner shot. Oh, that was C4? Thanks for that. I was actually paying attention to the map. It was amazing that he could get the C4 out far enough. He must have ran up to the side of the road and got that. Because C4, the trajectory, they changed that, so you can't throw it as far. I almost wish they would kind of split it. Like, I think it's a little too narrow now. But before it was pretty far on how to throw it. I think if they did a 3/4, that'd be awesome. Obviously, they had an old bunker there. I've been to that bunker many of times. That was full of tons of loot. Normally would get out of there with at least 150 to 300K. Obviously, most bunkers being closed now. But there's still parts of the map, especially in Stadium. There's now 2 vendor places that have legendary crates in there, and it's consistently in there. So you can drop in on Stadium at the beginning of the game and get 3 legendary crates. Just depending on how the cache is going, it's usually almost enough for a loadout. So he did lose his other teammate that came back. He must have got killed right away dropping in. He probably went for loadout. There probably is a squad up there now watching the loadouts. So he's still solo again, which is tough because now he's a little more downhill. He's just outside the zone, and that's a precarious point to be at, as he has a squad there, and he potentially has a squad up above him. He probably is going to get pinched at some point, especially since he revealed his hand here and trying to snipe one of these players over in this squad at police station in the police station area. Yeah, that, and he has to also double check behind him now. There was a guy or two back there at the power station below dam that were zinging a few sniper bullets at him. I don't know how serious they were at that. Sometimes people try to take shots that they normally wouldn't make just to see if they can make them, but they're not serious about the intentions of following up and tapping him out. So right now, I would not shoot at this squad because they can pinch you. I would have gone up a little higher ground, maybe got up by the fence by the houses here on the left, and then would have then sniped from there. That way we at least have a little bit better outlet. Right now he's exposing his back to the other squad. If the other squad had any type of sniping ability, they would be taking shots at him right now as he's easily exposed on the hillside here. So his teammates are sticking with him as good teammates should. Don't leave your man alone in trios. Even if you're there just trying to help spot where the next guys might be coming in. So he is near zone. So he's going to feel a lot less pressure here until the gas really starts to move. I wouldn't necessarily cross the road just to get in zone. What I would have done is probably waited in the house until last moment. Also, too, I'd probably look to loot some of these houses to see if they were looted yet and get enough money back. Looks like he spotted the Bertha. His teammates are telling him, hey, you should go grab a Bertha and then go grab a most wanted. That seems to be a common plate. Look left. What's in the attic, bro? There could be a guy right there. Oh, my gosh. Amazing people play like that. I would always check to the left. You don't know if there's some camper up there and he could have just knifed him pretty easily. So he's going to make his way. It appears to be most wanted. His green teammate is pinging the most wanted for him, letting him know it's up, and then now he's just doing a circle and like, I don't know what he's doing. Why would you just drive a circle? It's fun to watch other people. Like, I get it. Maybe he's just like frustrated with how clunky the Bertha is and didn't want to do like a backup Y turn or whatever. He said, screw it, I'm just going to drive a circle until I can get out of this mess. Bootsicle. Nice. You guys sound like you're in a good mood today. Oh, so this, dude, there could be a squad in here waiting for him. And there is. There, yeah, now he's got a 2v1 situation. Did knock the guy down, though. Give him credit for that, but there's one more guy to the right. Oh my gosh, he does take the other guy out as well. Great gameplay, honestly. Props to him. He just took a 2v1 situation out. Oh, but then some guy's stealth comes in and knifes him. That was pretty cool on the Rose outfit. Oh, they must have just dropped back in from the gulag. It appears they really don't have loadout or weapons. They should do what he did. Grab that bounty or that most wanted. Jump in the Bertha and try to stay it out. See if you can't get one of your teammates back. Now this could be a random squad. They don't have matching party tags. Not that you have to have matching party tags to be friends, but normally it denotes a more serious player or squad. Honestly, I'd be pushing up towards the door and just using the XM4 as that guy was pretty good about sniping. Oh, wow. So he's just watched another squad get tapped out. But now that does reveal to him on the left that there is another squad there. And if they were pressing. Totally misses. Hits the side of the barn. Or the hangar. So he's got to be careful here. You don't want to be in a situation. Obviously, he passed up getting the heartbeat there. He passed up getting a Semtech. He's a 131 player. To me, he has more experience than this. I don't know why he's not picking up items to help him out. He's totally passed this up. Knocks him. You got to be careful. He took a shot from behind it, felt like, as he got hit, and he lost 2 plates. Up here, the other player, and he's tapped out now, so we're getting into a new squad after this. This is the squad that was just pressing the airport runway and had help, tapped out a few players. So we might get them. Dub dub. I'm just reacting to the comments. Actually, I need to jump over and check out our YouTube channel, see how that's going. Let's see how YouTube channel is going. Let's see how YouTube channel is going. All right. Well, I'm seeing that we got 2 new subscribers on YouTube. That's pretty cool. And if it's any of you guys on Twitch here, I really appreciate that. Let's get that channel up and going. And if you haven't followed us on YouTube yet, and you do like to go over there and watch gameplay as well, type in Warzone World Live on YouTube and you should find us. We have the same graphics that we have on Twitch over there as well, so it should look familiar to you. This squad is running into another squad as he got blindsided here. And he got lucky there. He kind of gave himself an open opportunity. This guy's movement, he's a level 39 new player. His controller movement is pretty erratic. As you saw, he wasn't rotating to run uphill. He was kind of running at a weird angle. So maybe he's getting the buttons and the controller down in memory pattern going. He's being glassed right now. I don't think he knows that. He just reacted a little bit late to that. He could be looking down at his controller trying to figure out what to hit and do. He does have 4 kills though, so he's been busy. And he's actually fully looted. He has a UAV, frag, satchel, gas. I mean, this guy is set to go, so he's learning really well. He's more loaded up than that level 131 player that we just were spectating and got knocked and didn't have any basic perks. He's watching his blind side. He's doing all right. He knows there's 2 guys there, but didn't have a big enough clip to close the deal. He knocked one, but wasn't able to do the other. He did trap this squad a little bit in the gas. You can hear them coughing, and they're tapping out of the gas. They are amazing. So he might end up getting some kill threads anyway, because some of these guys that he knocked down didn't clear the gas. And it's amazing to see too. It is more common than you think to see squads die in the gas. Not even firefights, gunfights, in the gas. They literally rotate late, and they don't realize that zone 3 and 5 is the fastest gas, and they get trapped. It's amazing to see. I've seen some really good squads like the one yesterday, a great quads team, go down in the gas, just not prepared. I believe they went down in zone 3. Yeah, if you guys are up and online later this afternoon, happy to jump on a trios with you. I'll be taking a break and getting back to work here, getting on some new projects. Actually, kind of a light day for work. We're supposed to be taking off, but I have a few things I want to get out before Monday. So I'm just going to get those out, and then I'll be spending more time here online on Twitch channel and also our new YouTube channel. So right now, this is a solar player. He's got to be careful about his rotation. He does have high ground here, which is a great advantage. Sounds like there is guys below him in this warehouse across the way. There's a slight gun battle going on. Not sure where the other team or party is, if they're in there or below them on the road. I didn't see any of the gunplay or firefight there. I just saw it on the mini-map. How are you guys doing with the mini-map? Do you guys use the mini-map a lot? And do you know like all the little perks and advantages of mini-map? Like obviously the up and down arrows and red dots and things like that. I'm sure you do. I'm just asking because there was a few viewers that are new to it, and I'm always just happy to enlighten and share. He could shoot his foot there on the right. Shooting his foot would probably take at least a plate or 2 off. And also too, it might disorient the player. Yep, there he is. He's listening. He's listening. It also could rotate him around the tree a little bit. Might give him better exposure. So we do have 3 squads left. 5 players. So we're in a 2-2-1 situation. There's the 2-2 there. He did knock that guy. Knock him again. Just finished the deal. Oh, he reveals himself to the other squad. The other squad rotated and killed him. They're right on top of him, really. That was pretty much point blank. VLK optic on the grout is not it. Yeah, that is an old meta. You know, the grout is still viable, but I would tell you it's more in the later top 10 than an early top 10 weapon. And it got extreme popularity last summer, as it was the meta last summer, and it was really good. There we have it, the winners. I didn't even see how many kills he had. I forgot to look up because it, you know, it closed out so fast here at the end. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for stopping by. We're going to be on later, so make sure you turn on your notifications and check us out. We'll be taking a little bit of a break here. We will be back on in probably the next hour or two, and we will be jumping into spectating. But if there's enough players online that want to just jump into a trios or a quad, we're happy to play as well. Actually, probably have the itch to play. So if you're online and you have some time, feel free to join up with us, friend us, and let's get on the game. All right. Well, hey, have a great rest of your morning or afternoon, whichever it is for you, and we'll see you on the next one.